Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, another brand new day filled with, well, depending on where you are, all sorts of stuff floating in the air that may be affecting you. Thumbs up for that. So real quick, before I get into the stuff for the Shelton, Washington weather report, last night when I went out, it was kind of grayish. It's starting to clear up. Hot all day yesterday. Sunny, cloudy, on and off, but it was late. It was light till pretty late last night, and I went walkies and got back around 10 o'clock. So it was late, close to midnight by the time I got fully wound down so I could go to sleep. Thumbs up. But this morning it is also sunny and bright, and like I said yesterday, it was hot. I have gotten to the point now, I now take all of my fans, except for the one box fan in the window, which I have hooked to something so that it stays in the window, because there's got to be a place for the cat to go in and out, and the window goes this way. So there's a wooden bar that goes across from the window to the frame, and then the box fan is taped to the bar. So the bar holds the window open, and the bar holds the box fan there. So that one I don't move. But in my bedroom, I now have a smaller fan that I have out in the hallway. I take that and I put it in the window. And then I have a fan on a stand, which I move to the end of the hall when it gets hot. And that I put at the foot of the bed, blowing upward my body. And then I have another box fan, which I have here because of the heat, so that it blows against the computer from out there, and then it gets blown out through there. So, oof, but I put that so it's blowing across my body from the side. And it was still super hot. So it's going to be a bad summer up here in Shelton, Washington. I don't know about the rest of the world, but oy vey. And that ain't good, because I did not sleep well last night. I took 2 generic Benadryl tablets. And I was wrong. I thought they were 25 milligram tablets. They're 50 milligram tablets. 25, my apologies, because I took 2, which meant it was 50 milligrams of generic Benadryl. I don't know really how to pronounce it. I don't have the container really close to grab. But it's the generic Benadryl. It's the diphenna something or other. And so, yeah, I took 2 of those, and it didn't really keep me sleepy. I was slightly less wheezy, so that's good. And you may notice that once again, I'm not sounding all that wonderful. Health-wise, I'm great. That's not the issue. It's all the junk in the air. And while I don't have a huge allergic response to a whole bunch of stuff, there's the immunoglobulin E that overreacts, which is why you have hay fever. I get gummy eyes from all the junk that gets in the air and collects in the fluid of my eyes, and then of course around the corners and stuff, where it collects as you blink. I get that, so my eyes won't feel itchy, but they will feel thick. And then my nose is running because periodically I sneeze, but not a huge amount of that. My throat is just super deep and scratchy, but it's only because I'm coughing and I'm just super wheezy. So I went and bought one of those packs of 24-hour allergy stuff, loratadine. And so I've this morning started taking that. I took it like half hour before I started recording, and it's going to be a while before it starts to work, so hopefully it works and it clears me up, because I breathe deeply or talk a lot, and you can hear the building up. So yay on that. Oy vey. It's going to be great. Yeah, because didn't sleep all that well. When I slept, and that part's good, but I didn't sleep well. I was awake a lot, turning from side to side because it was just hot. So yay on that, thumbs up. So obviously if I need a sleep thing, I'm going to need something other than, Benadryl. Now, I have tried, for those people that do use it and swear by it, I have tried. It's not melatonin. No, it is melatonin, because melanin is the coloring pigment of your skin. Melatonin is that thing that's produced by, what is it, your pituitary? But it makes you sleepy. For a lot of people, you take a melatonin tablet and you're out. You're just knocked down. When I take a melatonin tablet, I get sleepy, and then I fall asleep, and then 2 hours later, I am awake. I just wake up because I am awake, and I'm not sleeping after that. So melatonin don't work for me. Don't know why, but there you go. So thumbs up on that. Oy vey, and especially the heat. Hokey smokes, I end up just falling asleep a lot in the heat, and I struggled with that yesterday, even with the fans going on through here. Which, after I finish recording here, I gotta get the fans a-going again, because I don't want my computer to overheat and burn out either in this. Ugh. Thumbs up for that. Still though, life is life. Life is life. You do what you can. You do what you can. I fell asleep a lot. I didn't get anything done. I still haven't called in the refill on the Ritalin. I need to do that today. That is high priority. If nothing else, I need to refill my Ritalin over the phone, because you got to call to do it with the VA. Now, you don't have to. There's other ways, but they take longer because it's generally like through the mail. So I'm going to call them up today. Got to get that done. Because hokey smokes, the next one's due on the 13th. Ugh. So hopefully I'm going to get it called in on time, because I would hate to run out. Yay. Thumbs up for that. I'm seeing flickering motion on my desk, and I was wondering what was moving, but it's the leaves outside and it's light. So, yay. Yeah, so I haven't really been doing much. I've been trying to think. Of course, I'm always thinking. And one of the big things that I have figured out, because of I'm me, is I have been trying to get things together before I start to record stuff about the Cosmic Horror Pantheon. Because as I said, I want to do a series of videos so I can get it all done in one place. I mean, it's not going to matter. I'm going to get maybe 200 views, and then it'll vanish into the sea. But at least it'll be something that I'll have done. And it'll be there if people ever stumble across it. The thing is, though, and there's a couple of things about that, there's too much to do in one video, because it would be too long. Just my talking about it, trying to talk it all out, is going to be well over a half hour or so. No one's going to watch me ramble for a half hour just about this Cosmic Horror Pantheon stuff. So I got to break it up. But I can't break it up into too many parts, because nobody watches the tail ends of things. If it's like a 10 video series, I might get a great amount of views on 1, smaller on 2, smaller on 3, smaller on 4. I got maybe a third of the people on 5, and then it just keeps dripping down until your last video might come back up because it's the last one, but everything up to that is not doing so good just because it's such a long series thing. So, I've got to talk fast enough and get the stuff done quick enough to maybe make it a 3-episode thing. Because I did sort of a Cliff's Notes here in one of my vlogs, and I spent the entire time trying to do it quickly, just on the Cliff's Notes. And I was almost all the way through the 15 minutes of just yammering, and I had only just gotten to the actual cosmic horrors themselves. I have to explain the singularity behind the multiverse, and then what the multiverse is, and why multiverses are the way they are, why they split, why they don't, what normal matter is, because I posit that normal matter splits, does the whole many worlds hypothesis stuff, and extra non-our multiverse material would not. And Amigerazu and her children are extra universal. They don't spawn and split. They are only 13 characters, and in a literal infinite multiverse that do not spawn and split and calve, unlike the rest of us, of course, with the whole many worlds hypothesis, from the smallest quark to the largest thing in our universe, every single picosecond, every single option that can be taken, there's a spawned universe for it. So, that's a lot of stuff, and especially Amigerazu and her children are heavy-duty, big explaining stuff, and the city is heavy-duty explaining. So, big major rundown on this one is because of my depression that I've had all my life, and I'm working on it now, the main reason I started therapy, because of my depression, because I've never been able to develop work habits, because of a bunch of things in my life, if I try to get it perfect, I'm never going to do it at all. So, hopefully today, probably tomorrow, I plan on starting that video thing. I hope to do it in just 3 medium longish videos where I just talk it from beginning to end and get it all out there. And if there's more, maybe addendums for stuff that I've forgotten or need to clarify. Because if I don't do it, I'm not going to do it. So I got to just do it. Like last night, I was watching, not even a thing, there was a Call Me Kevin thing, and somebody had used the Blob Opera Arts and Culture tool from Google to actually do like a real song. And it was very, very awesome. I don't know how they do it, but when I Googled Blob Opera after watching the video he reacted to, I started playing with it, and so I uploaded a video last night of the awesome sounding stuff you can make with it. So thumbs up on that. Also, one of the things I want to do but haven't done today yet, it's always kind of bothered me having everything that I do at the end the way that I do it, because it's all roughly the same, so why would people watch it? I know some people do, and that's awesome, but so I've been thinking of breaking it up and scattering it all the way through so that you don't have to try and come back to one of the videos, so you don't miss anything, and then you watch it and then it's not actual content, although I do still spread stuff out. So I want to try and make it more, take the 3 major parts and then just break those up and put them through the video so that it's just smaller chunks, more easily digestible, and then it's not just all at the end where, my poor Patreon supporters, just like everybody else that does videos, they put them at the end. But I want to try and do better and more. So if I do, that'd be awesome. So thumbs up on that. Here's hoping. Past that though, I'm just trying to survive. Today I'm going to be, there's not a whole lot to do in here still. I'm going to be doing some stuff. I got to make my phone calls. I got to have my fans going. I'm going to try and do more writing stuff. I got to figure out, and one of the major things I'm going to be working on is trying to figure out like to-do lists and how to structure stuff. Because now that I am on the ADHD meds, now that I can concentrate and focus and remember and think, now that I can do these things, I need to start making the study habits I've never had so I can get stuff done. Especially since, just as a real quickie here, I sometimes despair. I mean, one of the reasons I don't fight through to start writing is a depression thing. But I look at my age and I'm like almost 59. And boy, I've only got like maybe 12, 13 years if I'm lucky left. And boy, it takes a long time to fight. And by the time that I got a book published, if I managed to do that, there'd be very little time left. And then you come across the tweet where there's a person who's 83 years old and they tweeted out, "Hey, I wrote my first book and it just got published." What sort of person am I that an 83-year-old can just decide to do something and do it and get it done? And I'm like going, wow, 14 years? I don't know if I can wait that long. Yeah. So I got to work on those habits. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I answer them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. And it's a very good thing. And if I mispronounce or use the name, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression and mourning, I mean, in 5 years I lost my wife, my mother, and my father. I'm still dealing with a hell of a lot of trauma. So I get lost on that one, and I get confused, and my brain doesn't work properly, and of course, etc., etc. So, let me call it my Chrome. We have Cosmic Cowboy, thumbs up and thank you, and Dasherath, greatly appreciated and always good to see you. Jung Mayhem, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. And then we have Confused Owl 29, always good to see you in the comments. Then we have Rob, thumbs up and thank you. Hellboy, greatly appreciated. Ricky Bettini, thumbs up and thank you. We have Sebastian Ferris, always good to see you. We have Floramew, thumbs up and thank you. Halo Brood, I like the name, thumbs up. And then there is Margaret Thatcher, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. Ichamatsuko, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much and good to see you. Alex Flores, thumbs up. We have new name, greatly appreciated. Michael Casey, thumbs up and thank you. And then there's Christopher Thomas, thumbs up. And there is I struggled this one, but it's DIHKINMYASS, Dick in my ass. So thank you very, very much. And we have scroll, Potatotron. Very, very good to see you in the comments, my friend. And then we have Juba, thumbs up and thank you. Ice Demon, greatly appreciated. And that is it. 16 different people who left me comments. Thank you so much. Each and every one of you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you. If you could check out my various things down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out financially without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link as well, where hopefully I've got things like Rip the Sand and hamster food and hamster bedding and cat food and shoes, because I'm duct taping my shoes together because otherwise I can't wear them. I look like a homeless person. Yay! Thumbs up for that. What was I talking about? And why was I talking about that? Oh yeah, Amazon wish link. Thumbs up. If you can toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could hit the notification button, the notification button on the subscription bell, that would be very, very cool. Thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. Well, hokey smokes. Hopefully I'm going to be able to stay awake today. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get the things that I need done. Hopefully it's not going to be too terrible of weather or climate where you are as well. Hopefully things will be better. I'm not looking forward to things being... I am looking forward, but I don't think things are going to get better in the U.S. since the Republican Party is openly planning civil war and overthrowing the government. So expect really bad things in the U.S. over the next year. The GOP is on the way out because they are old white men and things are changing in the country. But they are afraid and don't want to give up their power, and they will do almost irreparable damage to this country as we try to get rid of them. May you live in interesting times. So if you go out, please try and wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, maintain your social distancing, do your best. Do your best. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a definite thumbs up. Skeletons may try to shoot me, in which case, I don't know, does this do it better if we do it like that? No, that was dumb.